Well, who could have seen this coming? eBay just suspended me. What? You know, I might be mad if it wasn't so damn funny. So now, full disclosure, this is not the first time that I've had a 3-day suspension on eBay. The first time and the only time in the history of almost 20 years on the platform, I had been suspended one other time. I actually did a video on it. It was published back in April of 2022, I think, if I remember correctly. I went back to look because I knew it was a while ago. Beginning of April, sometime 2022, I posted a video about how eBay suspended me because of expiration dates. So if you are a newer viewer of my YouTube channel, or if you just never saw that video, I will link it down below because I feel like there is some really useful information in there for people that sell items in the health and beauty space, or any items that might have an expiration date on them. Because back in April of 2022, I had no idea that I had been risking possible restriction or suspension, whichever word you want to refer to it as. I had no idea that I was at risk for it because, surprise, surprise, common sense says I shouldn't have been. But like I just said in my last eBay video, eBay's not really about common sense anymore, are they? I want to tell you guys again why I got suspended so that hopefully you can prevent it from happening to yourself, because we have common sense. Apparently eBay does not, and there's not a damn thing we can do about it. So we have to do what we can to protect ourselves and our accounts. So I just feel like the funniest part of this entire thing is the coincidence aspect of it, unless it's not a coincidence. eBay, you watching? Did I ruffle your feathers? You a little bit pissy? Also, before I go any further, I did want to clarify a couple of things that I don't think I made completely clear in the last eBay video, where I was discussing all of the issues that I have with the eBay platform and why I was no longer going to be a full-time eBay seller. The points that I don't think I really 100% hit on was the fact that I'm not closing my eBay account nor pulling all of my eBay listings down at the time of that video. Now, on the other hand, I'm strongly considering it. Yeah, what I tried to communicate in that video was that I was just no longer going to be a full-time eBay seller, meaning eBay was going to be my primary focus. Prior to, you know, opening my store, closing the store, transitioning my businesses, starting a new nut and candy business, before doing all of that stuff, I was a full-time eBay seller. I would source for eBay. I would list on eBay nonstop. And then I had other platforms that I would cross-list to, but eBay was always my primary selling platform. Not anymore. That's what that video was trying to communicate. That video that I made was trying to communicate the fact that all of these things that's going on with eBay right now, all of the issues that I've had over the years, and then the new feedback policy change that they did that completely screwed over my 100% feedback rating that I had for years. I had 100% feedback, and now I have 97%. Thanks a lot, new feedback policy. It's bullcrap. So what I was trying to communicate was the fact that I was just no longer going to be putting all of my energy into eBay. I never said I was completely closing down my account. I never said I was pulling all of the items off. I never said that I would never list anything on eBay again. As a matter of fact, I did state that I thought that eBay was an okay platform for selling those really niched items or unique one-of-a-kind flips that maybe the right buyer for that item is on eBay. So of course that's where it should go. So the next video that I posted after that video, where I talked about putting a few items from the haul that I got at the bin store, a few items I had intended to put on eBay, I had people in the comment section like, what? I thought you said you were quitting eBay. Make up your mind. You flip-flop too much. Ah! I don't flip-flop. I literally did nothing different than I said I was gonna do in that video. I just think you weren't listening. But now, after dealing with what I feel like is retaliation, do I think I'm important enough for eBay to watch my videos and then sit down at their little data computer systems back end to be like, screw Lindey, we're gonna go find a reason to suspend her. Click, 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 boom, done. No, I don't think I'm that important, but I do think it's highly coincidental that within a week, within days, not even a full week within me posting that video, I get a suspension for a BS reason when I haven't been suspended in years. And the first time I was ever suspended was the first time in like 17 years of selling on the platform. And it was for a BS reason then, it's for a BS reason now. So why was I suspended this time, do you ask? Let me tell you. But I'm gonna pull up the email so that I can get super duper specific. Your account is about to be restricted. This is what I'm looking for. And it's for something completely different than the last time I was suspended. The last time I was suspended had to do with items being past expiration date, even though they had a 0 quantity and were not available for sale. I still got dinged one too many times. They removed one too many listings in one day, and I got suspended for 3 days for having items past expiration date. Even though people couldn't even buy those items, I still got suspended. Even though I had no choice but to have my items remain as good till canceled. I just simply chose not to end them because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking if I find more of these items, if I delete the post, then I'm gonna have to create the listing from scratch again. So why not just leave it at a 0 quantity so that I could go add more quantity if I need to? What harm is that gonna do? What harm is it going to do because it's out of stock? Nobody can buy it. I had no idea that eBay would suspend me for being past expiration on 0 quantity listings. I thought it was stupid. I still think it's stupid, but that's not what this is about. This is about selling prescription strength drugs. Yeah, prescription strength drugs. Let's see what that item is, shall we? Dear Bullseye.bids, activity on your account does not follow our prescription and over-the-counter drugs policy and requires your attention before being restricted. So, it literally says right here, before being restricted, it requires your attention. But later on in the email, there's nothing I can do to avoid it. It says that it's gonna start within 48 hours. So why are you telling me that there's things that I need to do? Apparently there's nothing that I need to do because you already removed the listing and you already have me scheduled for restriction. Why even say that? To even make me think there's anything I can do, there's nothing I can do. Prescription drugs or drugs containing prescription strength medication are not allowed. Duh. That's why I don't have anything prescription strength listed. So let's see what item was supposedly a prescription strength medication. It was a topical arthritis pain relief and inflammation gel. What made them think that was prescription strength? What made them think that? Why do we have this policy? We don't allow listing of prescription drugs. We restrict the listing of other drugs to protect the safety of our members and to follow government regulations. It wasn't a prescription. It was a freaking topical arthritis pain and inflammation gel. Listings that don't follow this policy have been removed. We have credited any associated fees except for transaction fees on your sold listings. Yeah, because it's sold. It's not even available for sale anymore. It's gone. It's sold. It sold a long time ago. It sold like 6 months ago. So why are you so worried about it now? Could it have been a video? Coincidence? I don't know. And then it says, because you haven't followed this policy in the past, a temporary 3-day selling restriction has been placed on your account starting 48 hours from the date of this notice. And your other listings will be hidden from search during this period. Your other listings will automatically be restored and show up in search results after the end of the temporary restriction. Listings that don't follow this policy in the future will result in similar actions, including a 7-day restriction on your account. This determination was made by a customer service agent. Maybe a customer service agent that watches my videos? Maybe? Suspicious. So am I gonna call eBay? No. Am I going to actually try to do anything about it? No. All this really does, honestly, is reassure the initial feelings that I have been having and the things that I expressed in the last eBay video that I did. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It wasn't a prescription strength item. It was literally like BioFreeze. Like you buy it off the shelf at Walmart. It was like BioFreeze. It's pain gel. Ah, my elbow's sore. Let's rub some cream on it that I got off the shelf at frickin' Walmart. Seriously, eBay? I also wanted to make it perfectly clear that my intention was always to keep my eBay account open. I have had my eBay account for almost 20 years now. It was opened right at the start of 2005. So it has been 19 years. I have put a lot of work into my eBay account, hence why I get so viscerally angry and animated when I think about my reputation on the site being tarnished. It's because all of the work I've put in on this page over the last 20 years is just going down the toilet, and there's nothing that I can do to stop it. I'm completely at the hands and the will of this bot-controlled idiocy of a platform now. But my intention was to never close my eBay account. You know, I've worked hard on that eBay account. I have like 10,000 plus followers of my eBay store. I wasn't just going to let it fall to the wayside and just close it up entirely. Now, I was planning to end my eBay store subscription. My eBay store subscription is coming up for renewal in August. I was not going to be renewing it. By the time August comes around, I was planning to have most of the items pulled off. I was still going to leave a small handful that I thought would be best served on eBay. But after dealing with this, I'm over here going, do I really even want to bother anymore? Because I currently have a 3-day restriction that's probably going to be over by the time this video is posted. Maybe not, I don't know. But if something like this happens again, the next step is a 7-day restriction. And then after that is permanent suspension. And I'm just not happy about it. I'm just not feeling very happy about it right now. I'm a little bit miffed, a little bit pissy, and I'm feeling a little bit petty, just being real. But anyways, the lesson to be learned in all of this is if you are selling HBA items, and this problem that I am personally having stems from health and beauty products. If you're not selling health and wellness, health and beauty, anything like that, you obviously don't have to worry about expiration dates. But there is a reason why I sell this kind of items on eBay. You know, they have a really good turnover rate. They're a consumable product that people will come back for again and again. There's of course a reason why I like to sell HBA items, but with those rewards comes some risk. And this is just one of those learning opportunities, I guess. If you sell HBA or health and wellness products, you've got to watch out for those prescription violations, even if it's not a prescription product, and you have to watch out for your expiration dates. If you have a listing that has an expiration date that has passed, even if it's out of stock, get it off the site because you don't want your account to get hit too. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Like I said, I would be angry if it wasn't so damn funny. I'm just, wow, the timing. But that's everything for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would please hit that thumbs up before you leave, I greatly appreciate it. The YouTube algorithm really needs you to hit that thumbs up for me, and I love you for helping me out, so thank you so much for doing that. Make sure that you are subscribed if you haven't been subscribed yet, and also ring the notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Leave me any questions or comments down in the comments below, and don't forget to check the video description. I always put a lot of information in there, including my website where I sell all sorts of yummy snacks, fresh roasted nuts and candies, things like that. I also have my business Facebook page linked down there, so you can actually see where I'm choosing to resell most of my items now that I have taken them down off of eBay. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.